How many sales does it actually take? The real math behind $100, $1K, $5Ks, and $10K months. The exact number of $9, $27, $47, and $107 sales standing between you and each income milestone. I just need to make more sales is the vaguest goal in the creator economy, and it's exactly why so many people never hit it. More sales than what? At what price? Every income goal is secretly a volume problem wearing a dollar sign. And until you translate 5,00006 sales of my $47 product or 25 sales of my $107 offer, you're chasing a number you can't plan around. The good news: this math is dead simple once you sit down and do it. And it usually reveals that the milestone you thought was miles away is a realistic number of sales for the audience you already have. Here's the calculator version of that conversation. 4 income milestones, cross-referenced against the price points creators actually charge. The only formula that matters. Price aims volume goal. Strip away every growth hack and funnel diagram, and you're left with one equation. Number of sales needed, income goal, price. That's it. Want $1,000 a month selling a $27 template. You need 38 sales. Selling a $197 cohort seat. You need 6. Neither number is right or wrong. They're just different paths to the same destination. Most creators pick a goal, 5K a month, and then flail at growing their audience to get there, when the faster lever sitting right in front of them is price, not traffic. You cannot easily 5x your followers this quarter. You absolutely can test a price that's 2-3x higher on the exact same offer to the exact same audience starting today. The milestone table. Sales needed at 4 common price points. Here's the full cross-reference. Find your income goal down the side, your price point across the top, and read off the number of sales that combination actually requires in a single month. A few things jump out immediately. A $100 month is a rounding error at any price. It's a floor test to confirm your checkout and delivery work, not a milestone worth celebrating. And look at the gap between the $9 and $997 columns at the $5,000 row. 556 sales versus 26 sales for the identical revenue outcome. That's not a small difference. Closing 556 individual transactions in a month is an entirely different operation than closing 26. If your audience is a few thousand followers, one of those is a stretch goal, and the other is a normal week. The math nobody tells you. Going from a $27 price to a $47 price doesn't just add $20 per sale. It cuts the number of sales you need for the same revenue goal by roughly 43%. Price increases compound in your favor twice. More revenue per sale, and fewer total transactions to manage, refund, or support. Turning sales needed into a daily, weekly reality check. Raw monthly totals are useful for planning, but they don't tell you whether the goal is realistic right now. Divide by 30 days, and the numbers get a lot more human. A $1,000 month at $27, 38 sales, is roughly 1.3 sales a day, 1 most days, 2 on a good day. A $5,000 month at $47 is about 3.5 sales a day. Now you're not staring at an abstract monthly target. You're asking a much more answerable question. Can my current audience realistically produce 1-4 sales a day at this price? If you've had occasional sales already, you have real data to extrapolate from. If you're at 0, this daily framing shows exactly how much traffic and conversion work stands between here and the goal, working backward from your actual audience size. Take it one layer deeper with a rough conversion rate. A cold social following typically converts at somewhere between 0, 5%, and 2% for a well-placed digital product offer. Engaged email lists run higher. At a conservative 1% conversion, Hitting 38 sales in a month means roughly 3,800 people need to see the offer that month. A mix of your existing audience and repeat exposure to the same people. A creator with 5,000 engaged followers posting their link regularly is well within range at a $27 price point. That same creator chasing 1,111 sales a month at $9 would need over 110,000 people exposed to the offer. A completely different scale of audience. Match your price to the volume your actual reach can support, rather than picking a price that sounds accessible and wondering why the sales aren't there. Why one price rarely carries the whole goal. The table above assumes you're selling one product at one price, which is fine for sanity checking a goal, but a rough way to actually run a store. Most creators who hit 5K, 10K months are blending price points, not maxing out a single one. A realistic $5,000 a month might be 60 sales of a $27 ebook, 1,620. 20 sales of a $97 mini course, 1,940, and 8 sales of a $997 coaching package, 1,066. 88 transactions instead of 18 identical ones. Each price point pulls in a slightly different segment. Price-sensitive browsers grab the $27 item. Committed fans go for the course, and your most engaged followers pay for direct access. Setting this up costs nothing extra beyond the time to build it. Once you create your store, adding a second or third product with its own price sits on the same page and delivers automatically the same way your first product does. Write down your current price, or the price you're considering, for your main product. Divide your next income goal by that price to get your sales needed number. Divide that number by 30 to get a daily sales target. Does it feel achievable this month, or does it feel like a stretch? If it feels like a stretch, test raising the price 30 to 50% before assuming you need a bigger audience. Add one second price point, higher or lower, to split the goal across 2 products instead of 1. Check your numbers again after 2 weeks of real sales data instead of guessing forward another month. 556 sales and 26 sales can be the exact same $5,000. One of those is a full-time job. The other is a normal month. The only difference is the price you picked. Where the math actually lives. Your storefront, not a spreadsheet. None of this matters if there's no page for the sale to happen on. Doing this milestone math before you launch tells you what to build. If your numbers point to needing 26 sales a month at $997, you're building toward a coaching offer or premium bundle, not another $9 download. Store.fan is built around exactly this kind of single-page setup. One link for your bio, instant automatic delivery on every sale so buyers get their download, course access, or booking link immediately, and Stripe or PayPal connected in one click so the money lands straight in your account. Whether your milestone points to high-volume, low-ticket sales or low-volume, high-ticket sales, the storefront doesn't change. Only the price field does. Check pricing to see which plan fits your volume. Since the Pro plan removes platform fees entirely once you're running real numbers through the math above, the milestone you've been circling for months is almost always closer than it feels. Because more sales was never the real obstacle, an unexamined price was. Run your own numbers through the table. Pick the price times volume combination that actually matches the audience you have today, and let the math tell you what to build next, instead of a vague sense that you need to do more. $5,000, 556 sales or 26 sales, depending entirely on a decision you get to make right now. Key takeaways. Every income goal is just price and volume. Once you pick a price, the number of sales you need is fixed and knowable, not a mystery. A $100 month is trivially achievable at almost any price point, as few as 111 sales. It's a floor test, not a real goal. 1K and $5K months are where price point starts to matter enormously. The same $5,000 goal is 556 sales at $9 or just 26 sales at $107. Raising your price is almost always more realistic than growing your audience 5 to 10x on the same timeline. Multiple price points sold to the same audience, a value ladder, hit milestones faster than one product carrying the whole goal alone. Start your creator store free at store.fan.